All right, folks, we're going to need to talk about this announcement that Zuckerberg made today. In a nutshell, Zuckerberg told you that Facebook and Instagram, anything that falls under Meta, is about to become X. We're not monitoring whether or not people telling the truth anymore, posting the truth anymore. We're going to let people just all willy-nilly say whatever the fuck they want to say. We are not monitoring anything anymore. So basically, we're going to feed into and we're going to allow this to become a total MAGA world. Meta, everything is going to become a MAGA world. So buckle up. It's basically what Zuckerberg was saying to you. Now you have options. You have choices. You can stay on metaverses, meta world, meta Instagram, meta Facebook. You can stay on those social media outlets, and you can try to decipher the truth for yourself. You can still continue to post the truth, which is what I'm going to do. But you got some decisions to make. I will also be creating other lanes and other ways for you to follow and hear what I have to say. And I can tell you, over the duration of the past year, and definitely leading up to the election, I was shadow banned so many freaking times. And I was literally posting the truth. The truth. And when I post stuff, and because somebody made a comment, do your homework. Listen, I don't talk about shit that I don't know. I don't do that. Because I personally don't want to look like an idiot. It ain't even about you. It ain't even about you. I don't talk about shit I don't know. And when I do my homework, I am sourcing several resources. I'm not just looking at one and going with it. So I'm going to also create some other lanes. I'm going to go back to my Just Straight podcast, because what I believe is this is a move to control the narrative. This is a move to put more and more of whatever Felon 47 and his regime and the Heritage Foundation, the Federalist Society want to pump into social media. And the more they can muddy the waters, the more likely people who do not do their research, who are unintelligent, I hate to say it, but are unintelligent and won't even do their own research, won't even, fact check anything on themselves, the more likely they are to believe a lot of the bullshit we're about to start seeing. They can also start to push more and more of the white Christian nationalist messaging. You're going to see a lot more of that as well. So that's literally what that announcement was about today. The narrative being handed over to Felon 47 and his regime, and the money and machine behind Felon 47. You're going to start seeing a lot more of that narrative, a lot more people feeding into it, a lot more messaging that will be comparable to what you see on X. I haven't been on X in quite some time. I'm not going back. However, fan base, Blue Sky, I got TikTok, I got to expand. Because from what I saw during the election and what I'm seeing now, people are going to need more avenues in which they can seek out the truth. And this whole legacy media, people watching, news outlets and reading newspapers, that's not happening anymore. So unfortunately, we can't afford to get off of social media and let them control the narrative completely. we're going to have to filter in the truth ourselves. We're going to have to be more diligent about doing that now that these social media platforms are apparently surrendering to Felon 47's regime. So pay attention, my friends. I will keep you abreast of what I'm doing, how I'm expanding, where you can find me, so we can keep the truth flowing and we can communicate, because the more and more they are able to muddy the waters and dilute the messaging that gets out there, the more they can divide us. And I've said this over and over, the only way we win is collectively. And collectively, now they don't want us to know the truth. They don't want us to be able to share the truth, and that should scare the shit out of you.